Righty-ho, everyone. Welcome to the Midway Eagles Sports Network River States Conference Digital Media Day. I am 1999 Major League Home Run Derby runner-up Jeremy Burnitz, and today we were talking some Midway Eagles baseball. Grant Stone and Tyler Pyles here to talk about the 2026 season, fellas. It's consistently sub-freezing temperatures, about to have about 4 feet of snow on the ground. It's baseball season. How excited are we to work through these conditions and get on the field here shortly?
Oh yeah, I mean, got to do what you got to do. Got to get outside when you can. As our pitching coach likes to say, force the issue outside. But you just got to deal with it, I guess.
And so I know big talk is as far as production wise, we lost a massive senior class, but just talking about as terms of in the locker room, all that. I mean, do you feel like a different dynamic with that group going? And I guess just how is everybody adjusting to, maybe sort of new power dynamics on the team?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we came together so close and so quickly that it feels like we've been a team longer than just a couple months. Everyone has just gelled well together. We're all just best friends and brothers at the end of the day, and we just see one common goal, and that's just to win every single game we go out there and play. And we compete with each other, and we're pushing each other every day to get better, and it's been a blast.
And but kind of shifting that to the on-field dynamic. It's hard probably to know now, but if you guys had to estimate how long do you think it'll take before maybe things gel the way that you'd like them to?
That first weekend's always interesting. A lot of moving parts, a lot of people getting opportunities, and if you don't get the starting opportunity, you just got to be happy for your guys, and hopefully we can bring that as a big point. As if you're not in the lineup, whatever, you just got to still be there for the team, and it's all about the team at the end of the day.
And how much last year we had the really good run at the River States Conference Tournament, getting all the way to the championship game. Just kind of, I know Luther has always talked about the goal being the conference championship, winning the conference championship. It's just, in your estimation, how close do you guys feel like we are to maybe, being that top team?
I don't have a doubt at all. I think, we've put the work in that we've needed to throughout the fall, and I think we're going to be very prepared. It might take a couple weeks just being new out on the field with everybody, but I think we're in a great position, and I think that we'll have a great look in the River States Conference, especially trying to get a championship and continue on after that.
Okay, and obviously, I know Luther's always makes a point of, making a fairly rigorous non-conference schedule. So, how much do you think that's going to help you guys?
Starting off with Georgia Gwinnett first weekend, we've been going there the past 3 years, and it's one of my favorite weekends. It's always great competition. It's always a challenge, and it's a great way to start off the year because it really tests us and makes us realize where we're at and where we need to move forward.
Okay. Any bold guarantees or declarations you guys like to make before we step aside for Luther's interview?
Well, we'll be conference champions.
Okay. Yes?
We'll be at an open around somewhere.
All right. Mark it down wherever you mark things. I don't care. I didn't touch the table, producer Kendra. Thank you guys for joining us. Let's do the coaches portion here with Midway veteran coach Luther Brim. And Luther, I know for years you've been clamoring to get these videos out before the season starts. This year you're getting your wish. I can see the joy radiating off your faces. Just share your exuberance about getting this out before the season actually starts.
Common sense has finally prevailed, and we have video out prior to the season starting instead of almost a month into it, so that's always a good thing.
Hooray. So I think the first thing that jumps out to me, kind of looking at last year, I believe you're replacing a senior class that accounted for 13 program records, I think it was. So just talking about the challenges of replacing a group as decorated.
Well, we had 24 seniors that we lost from last year's team, and obviously they had been here for 3 and 4 years, so quite a lot of experience to replace. But they were also old and a little more fragile. So I think expectations are high because we have what I would consider a younger overall roster, and more energetic and athletic, I think. So I think we're looking forward to getting going. With our season. Preseason's been really strong. We had a good fall overall. We've got after it in the weight room. We've been practicing now since the first week of January, and so guys are getting after it in the weight room, in our indoor stuff. We've been able to get on the field a few times, so excited where we're at right now, and just ready to get the season going.
How much of a wrench does it throw on the plans that we're kind of, as we're doing this, in the midst of some weather that's not really advantageous to baseball practice? Just how much does that kind of knock things off course now that you're about a week and a half before the season starts?
Well, obviously we would like to be out on the field every single day, practicing and working, but it is what it is, and you control what you can control, and we can't control the weather. We can just control our attitude and our effort and what we put into it when we have an opportunity to do it. We are blessed here to have a auxiliary facility that we've got cages in, and we've got indoor mounds, and so we can do all the work we need to do in there. We've got a nice weight room where we can get after in there. Our guys can hit. We've got playing machines and balls and all that good stuff. So we're getting in the reps that we need to be getting into. We've gone live every day that our pitchers are throwing pins. They've been live at bats. So I think we're going to be hitting our fifth live looks, fifth and sixth live looks this weekend. Hopefully the weather will cooperate and let us get our Group B arms in, but for sure I think we'll be able to go Friday. So we're getting the necessary reps and looks. So it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
We've been out on the turf football field, I think 4 or 5 times, and we've been on our field like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
So we've been able to get outside and get some work in with our infielders, outfielders, seeing fly balls and everything like that. But we just haven't been on the field able to inter squad or anything like that. So.
Okay, and just kind of like looking at the roster, I mean, either like newcomers, returners, like who are some guys that are really impressing you so far? You have high expectations for this.
Well, we've got 2 guys back offensively that were in our last starting lineup last year. That's Grant Stone and Marlon Torres. Marlon Torres had an injury this fall, so that's going to delay his opportunity to get back into the lineup by a little bit, but we expect Grant obviously to give us some offense in the middle of our lineup. Other than that, we're going to be all new, so we'll see. I mean, I've had a lot of people ask, "What do you think about your team?" I honestly don't know. I mean, other than inter squads and one outside competition last fall, I haven't seen them compete on a daily basis against other people. I don't know how they're going to handle adversity. I don't know how they're going to handle the highs and lows of college baseball. So, but I think we've got some talent. I think we are, again, more athletic. I think we're going to be potentially, this is going to be, knock on wood, one of our better defensive teams that we've had. We lost our entire staff for the most part last year, our 3 weekend rotation guys. We basically returned a bunch of guys that have spot started and throw out of our pen in years past. So there's going to be some new roles there. But we've got several new guys, several new arms, littered in with some guys that have been in our program kind of behind the scenes that need to, hopefully step to the forefront and compete in high-level games for us.
Okay, and just kind of last, I think we were 5th in the regular season, but ended up getting we ended up being 2nd in the conference tournament. So, I mean, is that sort of like the baseline you're setting for this year, or is that still kind of?
Our goal every year is to win the conference.
Yeah.
And our goal every year is to play in an opening round and give ourselves an opportunity to get to the World Series. That's been our goal since day one. We've been fortunate to do that twice in 9 years, and I think with the dynamic within our conference, I think our conference has continually to progressively get stronger each year. This year, across the board, most everybody has had large roster changes. There's been some coaching changes. So this year, of all the years that I've been in the conference, I think it is literally wide open on the baseball side of things. I think it's going to be strong. I think it's going to be extremely competitive. But there's been so much change in the conference landscape that it is wide open in my opinion. Again, it's our goal to compete for a conference championship every year. So that's what my expectation is. That's what I talk to my guys about. And now it's time to roll the balls out there and see what happens.
All right, well, Luther, well, thank you. I know this is your favorite day of the year, and now you can just impatiently wait for the next 364 before we're back here again. But thank you for
I look forward to it, man.
All right.
Anytime I get to hang out with you is a good day.
Yeah, well, that's you flatter me, sir. Thank you for watching, everyone. Goodbye.